How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Football pundits around the world, it's time for Premier League action! We have Arsenal taking on Manchester United live here on Cal Sports Football. Is everything okay there? I think so. I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Do, uh, uh. Arsenal live. We're live. We're all good. We're all good. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Live here on Card Sports Football. Manchester United taking on Arsenal today. Hmm. Very interesting. Players coming out here. Arsenal have only lost just 2 of their last 24 Premier League games. Manchester United took just 1 point from 9 away games. This is the Premier League top 9. Huge game today. Does this have to go that way? I think so. I think that's right. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Players getting out ready to come out here today. Players are coming out here today. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Football pundits around the world. It is that time again where we have Manchester United taking on Arsenal. Are we ready today, ladies and gentlemen? Manchester United will be nervous today. There is not one Manchester United fan out there that is not nervous today. This game has come a bit too early for what they would have wanted. Manchester United playing in their black and green, white and green kit, should I say? A beauty. Oh, is Peter Drury's on today? Peter. Peter. Peter Drury's on today, Peter. Right, the players shake hands today. What do we think is going to happen today, ladies and gentlemen? A huge game here in the Premier League between two legendary clubs of the Premier League. Arsenal, let's give you the Arsenal team news. We have Mikel Arteta obviously on the touchline. He's gone for Aaron Ramsdale in goal today. No David Raya in that lineup. Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel, and Alexandra Zinchenko, your back four. So it's a more normal back four than what we've had in recent games for Arsenal. He's gone for a midfield three of Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, and Kai Havertz. Very, is that a bit open in the middle of the park? Is that a bit open in the middle of the park? Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Eddie Nketiah, and Gabriel Martinelli are your three forwards. Is that a bit open in the middle of the park? Rice, Odegaard, and Havertz. I think that's a bit. I know Zinchenko is going to push further up the field, but maybe a Jorginho would have been a better shout in the middle. At least Declan Rice gives you that box to box. Let's give you the Manchester United team news. Andre Onana is in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Victor Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez, and Diego Dallo. Casemiro, Christian Eriksen. Again, that's a very open middle of the park. Very open. Anthony, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford are your three attacking midfielders with Anthony Martial playing up front today. Players will be coming out here shortly. Johnny Evans on the bench for Manchester United. Højlund and Reguilón. Garnacho is there as well. Gary Neville sat next to Mike Dean today. Players coming out here, getting ready. Anthony Taylor, they're having a word with his team. What is this new Arsenal song? Is this a new Arsenal song? I don't think I've heard him sing that before at the beginning of the game. Manchester United shooting from right to left. Arsenal from left to right at the Emirates Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Sunday afternoon kickoff. Manchester United taking on Arsenal. And it's Manchester United to kick off here with Lisandro Martinez on the right side. Diego Dallo all the way back to Onana. Two teams fighting for that top spot in the Premier League. Arsenal and Manchester United. They're gonna have to be perfect if they want to win the league. But you can already see Arsenal letting Manchester United have the ball on the back line here. Martinelli and Kai Havertz applying some pressure in the width. Lindelof holds the ball up here. No Varane today. It is Lindelof in that back four. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Where are we all from and who do we support? Are we Manchester United fans? Are we Arsenal fans? Are we just fans of football? Casemiro tries to switch the ball to play, but it's intercepted by Arsenal. Kai Havertz as well to hold on to the ball, and he feeds over the top here on this left-hand side for Martinelli, who tries to put a ball into the box, but it's behind the Arsenal players, and Dallo's there to intercept. And Zinchenko will pick up the loose ball. Arsenal starting on the front foot in this first minute of the game. Bukayo Saka to Ben White. Backwards to Zinchenko. Declan Rice. Exactly how we thought it was going to be. Kai Havertz and Odegaard play further up the field. Zinchenko joins Declan Rice to give that stability in the middle of the park. Ben White back in the squad, not being in the squad for a while. Questions by Arsenal fans. Why is Ben White not playing in the right back position? Well, you got it, Arsenal fans. He is that position now. Zinchenko on the halfway line. How are we doing? What are our predictions today? Arsenal to win on Manchester United. Arsenal will want to win this considering their draw last game against Fulham. They were winning 2-1 at one stage after going a goal down in the fastest goal in the Premier League. Martinelli on the second minute down on left-hand side alongside Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who holds him up here. Tries to put a touch in there and he gets the corner for Arsenal on that left-hand side. 2 minutes play. Gabriel Martinelli steps over to take the corner on that left-hand side, and there's a lot of height in this team now. You look at Havertz joining the team, Declan Rice in the team alongside Saliba and Gabriel. You got Ben White as well. So there's a lot of height. Eddie Nketiah leading the line for Arsenal. So there's a lot to talk about there. Let's see what Martinelli does. He goes short towards Eddie Nketiah. Back heel to Martinelli. Gets himself in the box. Shot is blocked. Anthony will flick it out. And it comes off Eddie Nketiah and goes out for a goal kick on the right side. Happy Sunday, Adam. How you doing, my brother? I'm doing great. Roy Evan, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. What do you think of the Premier League so far? Onana restarts here to Lindelof on the right side. Onana on the edge of his own box. Eddie Nketiah applying some pressure. Plays a 1-2 with Casemiro. Manchester United will need to be careful of the Arsenal press. Victor Lindelof now on the ball. Back to the keeper, Onana, being charged down by Martinelli. Finds the pass out wide to Victor Lindelof. Returns it back to him. Martinelli comes, applies some pressure on the penalty spot. Eriksen manages to find Lindelof. Backwards to Onana. Back to Lindelof, who leaves it to Wan-Bissaka. Arsenal pressing high in numbers. Lindelof. Eriksen leaves it to Bruno. Manchester United managed to come away with it here with Casemiro. Everything, evening Adam, let's go Gunners. How you doing, Scuba Culture? Welcome to the stream. Anthony on the ball, tries a couple of step overs, can't get away from Gabriel, but he'll try and hold on to the ball. Zinchenko is there, and Arsenal managed to come out of their own half with Kai Havertz. Zinchenko to Havertz, clears the ball down the line, high up in the air. Martinelli tries to jump alongside Wan-Bissaka, but it goes out for in Manchester United, throwing here on this right side in the Arsenal half. Let's be honest, guys. Who is predicting a Manchester United winner today? I cannot see a Manchester United winner today. Arsenal are the favourites today. Huge favourites. I can't remember last time Arsenal were as big a favourites as they are right now. Onana on the ball. Clears the ball down the line towards Marcus Rashford, but it's headed away by Ben White. Eriksen will let it go out for a throwing. Manchester United throwing in the Arsenal half. 4 minutes played here. I'm jinxing you. How can a Manchester United fan jinx Arsenal? Come on. Man United shall win 5-0 now. Look, if Manchester United win 5-0 now, I feel like as to make you happy, Scuba Culture, I need to do something like a forfeit if Manchester United win 5-0. 5 minutes into the game, if Manchester United win 5-0, what forfeit am I doing? There has to be a forfeit. Has to be a forfeit. Zinchenko from the throwing towards Martinelli, being tracked by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Rashford wins the ball back. Martinez to Casemiro, Christian Eriksen on the centre circle. Manchester United just moving the ball about, keeping possession. That's what they need to do. They need to just hold the possession and move it about. Onana on the ball. 5 minutes played. They just need to silence this. Come on, you Gunners. Shiv there in the chat. Shiv, how you doing, my brother? Welcome to the stream. Stream the rest of the season wearing a City shirt. Wow. You heard it here first, guys. Scuba Culture, the Arsenal fan, predicting a Manchester United 5-0 win. And if they do win, I stream the rest of the season in a City shirt. Wow. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Saliba. All the way back to the keeper, Ramsdale. Ramsdale, 6 minutes in. How are we all doing in the chat? Where are we all from and who do we support? We got a couple of Arsenal fans. We got a City fan. Chivs, how you doing? Let me know where you're from and who you support as well. Come on, you Gunners. Manchester United just applying the pressure on Ramsdale, who loses the ball. Rashford picks up the loose ball. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does, but he's brought down there by Saliba. The game carries on with Odegaard. And it's Declan Rice now. Out to that left-hand side towards Zinchenko, and the Arsenal fans are erupting here. Let's go, Chip. Zinchenko into Havertz. To Eddie Nketiah. Backwards to Zinchenko. Feeds the ball down the line towards Martinelli. Victor Lindelof is there, so is Casemiro. Casemiro lets it go out for a goal kick on the right side for Manchester United. Rasmus Højlund on the bench for Manchester United. Rockstar Rasmus. Peter Drury coming out with the lines. We'll have to wait and see what he does in the Manchester United shirt. This time, today, it's about Anthony Martial. Lindelof into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka back to Onana. Down the line, gets away from Eddie Nketiah. Anthony brings the ball down and he's brought down there by Havertz. And that might be an early yellow card in this game. 8 minutes played. Referee's having none of it. Why is Højlund on the bench? He's we're expecting about second half appearance for Rasmus Højlund. We'll have to wait and see how much. Haven't been impressed by Havertz so far. Casemiro in the middle of the park goes backwards to Wan-Bissaka. I'll be honest with you, I feel like Havertz is getting a bad rep before even playing a substantial amount of games. He needs to be given the time to learn the Arsenal way, to learn the different type of play. He's going to be playing in a position that he's not played in, considering he played up front for Chelsea. He's not done that for Arsenal. Here we go with Bruno to Wan-Bissaka on the halfway line. Manchester United did well just to get away from the Arsenal press there. Anthony winning the ball, hype the pitch. We do seem to do that, Arsenal fans. You got to remember, Arteta came out with a few stats that not just Arsenal fans, but the rest of the footballing world need to pay attention to. When he came into play, Xhaka was a player on the cusp. Literally, you guys were ready to kick him out the door with his performance where he took his shirt off. You look at what he did with Bukayo Saka starting his career as a left back. He's now playing right wing. Probably the best right winger in the world. Long ball over the top by Onana towards Dalot, but it's headed away back to the keeper. Ben White, who was a centre back playing right back now. Gabriel and Saliba, one of the best partnerships last season. Martin Odegaard was surplus to requirements at Real Madrid. So I think there's a lot of credit that Arteta deserves, and letting Havertz take a couple of more games than 3. What are we on? We're on the 3rd game, 4th game now. We're on the 4th game of the season. Sure, he deserves more than 3 games to gel into a team. How are we all doing in the chat? Where are we all from and who do we support? Are we Arsenal fans? Are we Manchester United fans? Or are we just fans of football? 10 minutes into the game. Not really much to talk about. Both teams still sizing each other up. Christian Eriksen wins the ball, hype the pitch for Manchester United. Anthony comes away with it. Can Bruno keep it alive? No, he can't. But he manages to win it back. But Anthony Martial was flat-footed, and Ben White picks up the ball here on this left-hand side. Arteta has worked magic for sure. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Declan Rice in the squad with Kai Havertz. I think that's brilliant. I think that's brilliant. Odegaard loses the ball to Bruno, who was ball watching. Bruno bringing the ball for the into Anthony Martial, who's brought down by Gabriel. Casemiro with the ball, advantage given, but then referee pulls it back. Referee pulls it back. And it's a free kick. "11 minutes into the game. Arsenal 0. Manchester United 0 here. With Andre Onana to restart the game. Eddie Nketiah there, applying some pressure. Eddie Nketiah deserves so much more respect. Anthony gets away from Zinchenko there. Casemiro back to Martinez. Martinez slowing the game down. This is what you need to do when you come to Arsenal. I don't understand teams that come to Arsenal and try and play end to end and get the stadium awake. You need to silence the crowd, make them fall asleep, move the ball about, pass it about. Martinez on the halfway line. Saka applying the pressure, goes backwards to Casemiro. Short to Victor Lindelof. Into Eriksen. First time out wide to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United keeping possession of the ball, which is what they should be doing. Bruno loses the ball to Declan Rice, and Declan Rice comes away with it here. Martinelli applying the pressure at the pitch. Casemiro, advantage given Arsenal. Martinelli down the left-hand side. Victor Lindelof comes over to cover. Eddie Nketiah, Odegaard, Declan Rice, Saka, Havertz all there in the box. Headed into the pass of Saka, Eddie Nketiah. What is going on there? What is going on there? Diego Dalot heads it into the path of Havertz, who doesn't get control of the ball. Eddie Nketiah doesn't get anywhere. What is going on there? Let's have a look at the replay. Ball point there. It comes off Dalot into the path of Martial, and Havertz or Nketiah just couldn't get there. Very lucky there, Manchester United. Very lucky there. It's Martinez who just sticks a foot out and takes it out of the path of Nketiah, and it's a corner here for Arsenal. 13 minutes into the game. Martinelli steps over to take the corner. Gives the signal on that left-hand side. He went short on the first corner. What's he going to do? He went short near post, but Bruno was there to cover. And it goes out for a throw-in taken quickly by Arsenal. Martinelli. Backwards to Zinchenko. 13 minutes played. How are we all doing in the chat? Ben White, what do you think of the Premier League so far? Are there any surprises? Xhaka has his first opportunity against Dalot on the right side. Goes backwards to Ben White. Holds onto the ball into the middle, finds Rice out wide to Saka. When White makes overlapping run, but it goes into Odegaard. Odegaard on the corner of the box here down the right side. Into the pass of White. Backwards to Declan Rice. White brings the ball under control. Manchester United back in numbers. Arsenal moving it about here. 14 minutes played. Saliba into White. Saka first time into Odegaard. Puts his head up. Switches it out to the left side, but Wan-Bissaka is there. He just sticks a foot out. He had time to bring the ball under control. He allows Martinelli to pick up the bouncing ball on that left-hand side. Anthony and Wan-Bissaka tracking back. And it goes out for another corner on that left-hand side. 14 minutes played. The first two corners not really amounted to anything for Arsenal. Can Martinelli get a better distribution into the box? Can he distribute better from this corner? 14 minutes played. 6 players in the 6-yard box for Manchester United. 7 including the keeper. Martinelli to take the corner here. Very deep corner. Or Onana with a punch away. He's going to come out to Bukayo Saka. Takes it out of his feet, but it comes off Eriksen. Claims for a handball, nothing given. And Anthony tries to clear it away, but it falls to Zinchenko. And Zinchenko goes all the way back to the keeper here on this left-hand side. Oh no, can't do that. Sun's in the eyes. Nope, sun's in the eyes. Zinchenko. Intercepted by Diego Dalot for Manchester United. He's got 3 players alongside him and he drives to the centre of the pitch. Out to that right side towards Bruno, but it's a short pass by Dalot and it allows Havertz to come back into play and win the ball back for Arsenal. 15 minutes played. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 0 at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal switch the ball over the top towards Martinelli, but Wan-Bissaka's there. And he heads it back to the keeper, Onana, here on the right side. 15 minutes played. Arsenal and Manchester United 0. How are we all doing in the chat? Onana on the ball. Into the middle, Eriksen. Eriksen goes to Victor Lindelof. Out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Backwards to Onana. Being pressed by Eddie Nketiah. Into Casemiro. Manages to find a pass to Wan-Bissaka, but Odegaard was all over it. Anthony tries to flick it on to Martial. Martial loses the header to Saliba. Havertz against Eriksen. And it goes all the way back to Gabriel here on this left-hand side. Rice. To Saliba. Zinchenko coming very central to pick up the ball out to Martinelli on that left-hand side. One-on-one against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It's going to be a good battle today. Martinelli against Wan-Bissaka. Goes backwards to Zinchenko. Saliba. Saliba out to the right side towards Bukayo Saka. One-on-one against Dalot. Rashford coming to help. White into the middle, finds Odegaard, takes on his left foot. Blocked by Martinez, is high up in the air. Lindelof with the header. Anthony flicks it on. But it's only to the hands of Declan Rice, and Manchester United are being penned back here. Martinelli now on the ball on that left-hand side. One-on-one against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's going to go around the left-hand side. This time, puts the ball into the box. Bukayo Saka can't get there. And is headed away by Diego Dalot for a corner here on the right side. Are you still here? Arsenal have a corner down the right side of the pitch. It's time for Bukayo Saka to try his chances here on the right side. 17 minutes played. Bukayo Saka, again, very deep Manchester United. Ball points to the box, heading towards goal by Declan Rice, but it's over the top. And it goes out for a goal kick, and maybe Rice should have done better there. Maybe Rice should have done better there. Goes out for a goal kick. It's warm today, guys. It's warm today. How are we doing in the chat? Where are we all from and who do we support? Are we Manchester United fans? Are we? Anthony Taylor coming over to have a word with Victor Lindelof. Anon into the path of Martinez. Victor Lindelof takes it out of his feet into the path of Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United haven't got really anything moving forward. They've been passing it around their own half more than anything. Haven't really created anything. Martinez on the ball. Left foot over the top towards Anthony Martial, but it's over hit. And it goes out for a goal kick on the Shine side. Arsenal now have the ball on the 19th minute. Havertz. Saliba. Rice. Gabriel. Martinelli coming central to pick up the ball on the centre circle. Switches it out to the side towards Bukayo Saka. Arsenal applying the pressure, but Dalot wins the ball off him. Saka loses it back, but the free kick's given. The free kick's gone the Manchester United way, and the Arsenal fans not happy with that. The Arsenal fans are not happy with that. Free kick Manchester United here on the side, 20 minutes played. Welcome to you all. It's your boy Adam here live on Couch Sports Football. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. This is a platform for all football fans around the world to come together and talk football. Doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter who you support. If you watch the international sport on this planet Earth, ladies and gentlemen, this is the platform for you. So get in the chat and let's talk some football as Victor Lindelof loses the ball to Declan Rice, and it's Eddie Nketiah bringing the ball forward here. He's just running to danger there. Martinelli not helping him out. Eriksen wins the ball and Anthony now comes away with it. The Arsenal fans not happy with it. Anthony on the halfway line. Into the middle finds Martial. Martial backwards to Casemiro. And Victor Lindelof now has it. Bruno Fernandes now coming very deep. Not really had the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Against Saka. Gets away from him, but Ben White's there to clean up. And it comes to Martinez here on the Shine side. Bruno. "21 minutes played. Manchester United restart. Bukayo Saka and Martinelli all come over to have a word with Arteta. It's grown in intense atmosphere this game so far. If you like what you see, guys, don't be afraid to hit that follow button and join the community. And let me know where you're from and who you're supporting. Here we go with Eriksen on the board. Into the middle finds Victor Lindelof on the Shrine side. What do we think of the Premier League so far? Haaland picks up where he left off last season, scoring goals for fun. I liked Ferguson yesterday for Brighton. He's someone that I liked since he came on the scene last season. Newcastle starting off a bit slow, not what we're used to. Long ball over the top towards Bukayo Saka, but Dalot watches that go down play, and it's a Manchester United goal kick here on the Shine side. Onana steps over to take it. Wolves have shown a lot of teams that Onana now on the ball. Referee there telling Eddie Nketiah to stay in the box. Martinez takes it long to Lindelof. Onana. Eriksen. Into Lindelof. Manchester United haven't really passed the ball in the attacking third. It's all been in their own half. I'd love to see what the heat map is. Sorry, the touch for Anthony, Bruno, Martial, and Rashford. I think they've touched the ball collectively 10 times together. Eriksen out wide to Martial, who's come very deep now to pick up the ball on the halfway line, trying to be that link-up player. Casemiro. Lindelof. To Onana on the edge of the 6-yard box. Eddie Nketiah applying the pressure. Casemiro. To Onana. Manchester United being penned back. Arsenal are happy when Manchester United have a ball in their own box. They don't really care about it. Onana with a ball over the top towards Martial, but it's intercepted. And Wan-Bissaka picks up the loose ball. Lindelof now feeds the ball over the top towards Dalot, who's making the run behind. But Saliba's there to win the header. Gabriel loses the ball to Anthony. Free kick, and that's going to be... Is that not going to be a yellow card? Is that not going to be a yellow card? Arsenal fans not happy with that, claiming for a yellow card to Anthony. Feel like he's got away with one there. 25 minutes played. Anthony Taylor might be losing the grip of this game, and it's only been 24 minutes. Ramsdale on the ball here. Into the path of Gabriel. Saliba, sorry. White. Goes back to Ramsdale. Anthony applying the pressure. Ramsdale clears the ball high up into the air. Eddie Nketiah brings the ball under control, but Eriksen is there, and Lindelof now has it here on this right hand side. How are we doing in the chat, guys? Don't be afraid to say hello. I'll start singing Hello Darkness, my old friend. Lindelof. Martinez all the way back to Onana. What do we think of the game so far? Are we happy with the way it's going? I'll be honest with you, Manchester United haven't really progressed any further than the halfway line when they've had the ball in control. Casemiro, Wan-Bissaka being charged down by Declan Rice. Eddie Nketiah wins the ball out of the pitch, but Eriksen's there to clear it. Only into the path of Havertz. But intercepted there by Christian Eriksen, and Manchester United will counter here. He's got Wan-Bissaka and Rashford. He finds Rashford on the edge of the box here. 1-on-1 against Ben White. Manchester United are trying to attack in numbers. Rashford with a shot. Rashford with a goal. And Manchester United against the run of play. The first attack of the game for Manchester United. 26 minutes into the game. And it's Rashford. First shot. First goal. 1-0 at the Emirates. Out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen, it's Christian Eriksen who intercepts the ball and threads the pass between the defenders. Marcus Rashford picks it up on the edge of the box. He drives into the box. He takes one shimmy, a second shimmy, and he curls it past the keeper. Great goal by Manchester United, and it's 1-0 at the Emirates. One 0 ladies and gentlemen, as Arsenal have the ball on the edge of the box with Odegaard, and Odegaard makes it 2. 28 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. That lead lasted 2 minutes. Arsenal have equalised to make it 1-1. Listen to the Emirates Stadium come alive. I was even watching the game. Let's have a look. It's a ball out to that left-hand side towards Martinelli. Eddie Nketiah finds it's Zinchenko, puts it in the middle towards Eddie Nketiah. He finds Martinelli, who puts it on a play to Odegaard, of all players, to leave on the penalty spot. And he goes and equalizes and makes it 1-1. One, ladies and gentlemen. 13 minutes played. Zinchenko has the ball to Martinelli. Goes all the way back to the keeper. Rice. Out to the right side, finds Bukayo Saka. Odegaard, the goal scorer, tries to thread it in between the lines, but it's intercepted by Dalot. Anthony Martial. Bakusu. Martinez. Onana in his own box. Casemiro to Victor Lindelof. Goes all the way back to the keeper, Onana. Casemiro feeds the ball down the line towards Anthony, who holds the ball up here. Gets away from Gabriel. Holds onto the ball on that right side of the pitch. Christian Eriksen. Back to Anthony. To Christian Eriksen. 31 minutes played. Manchester United just settling the game back down. Lindelof. To Eriksen. Wan-Bissaka makes a run off the ball, but he holds on to it. Christian Eriksen switches it out to this left-hand side towards Marcus Rashford, who's got acres of space here on this left-hand side. White and Saka tracking back, tries to put a pass in. Dalot across the 6-yard box. Bruno wins the ball into Eriksen, takes a shot, it's blocked, and it goes out for a corner. 31 minutes played. Corner on the right side in the 32nd minute for Manchester United. Is this their first corner of the game? Is this their first corner of the game? 32 minutes played. One goal, one corner. It's probably the least amount of attacking threats ever in 32 minutes. Here we go with Bruno to take the corner. Right foot into the box towards Martial. Is headed away by Saliba. Marcus Rashford will pick up the ball against Bukayo Saka. And he loses it to Saka. Saka finds Eddie Nketiah. An awesome counter here. It's 4-on-5. But Anthony does well to win the ball back. And Martinez heads it away. Manchester United win a free kick here. Kai Havertz there with the challenge. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Where are we from and who do we support? This game's come alive in this 30 minutes, this first half. Martinez. Christian Eriksen. Casemiro here. Considering the middle was the most empty part of the pitch when we did our preview, no one's gone through the middle. Martinez on the center circle. Casemiro to Martinez. Odegaard comes applying some pressure. Back to Casemiro. Martinez threads it in between the lines towards Bruno, over the top towards Martial down his left-hand side, who can't keep it in play, and it goes out for a Arsenal throw it. Guys, it's warm. As you can tell, it's warm. Ben White to take the throwing. The referee's just having a word with Bruno there for something. God knows what. Ben White to take the throwing here. Long throwing in towards Saka. Sorry, Eddie Nketiah, who finds Bukayo Saka, who gets away from Christian Eriksen, gets away from Martinez, but Dalot is there, and Dalot goes all the way back to Onana. Great challenge there. And Onana will slow the game down like he does. Onana will slow the game down like he does. Brings the ball out of his own box here. 34 minutes played. Lindelof. Anthony to Bruno. Bruno holds onto it here on the halfway line. Anthony into Casemiro. Casemiro on the centre circle. Switches it out to the left-hand side towards Marcus Rashford. Brings the ball down into the box. In the middle. Finds Martial in the box here. 1-on-1 against Gabriel. Holds onto the ball, Martial. He's been surrounded by Arsenal players and he can't go anywhere. And he goes out for a Manchester United throw it. Guys, how are we doing? This game has come alive. Dalot to take the throwing here. 35 minutes play. Backwards to Lindelof on the halfway line. Martinez. Christian Eriksen down his left-hand side. Holds onto the ball here. Back to Martinez. Anthony trying to stretch the play down the right side, but Martinez goes short to Lindelof on the halfway line. Back to Martinez. Slowing the game down again. This is what they need to do. Just slow it down. Silence the home crowd. Eriksen to Dalot. Dalot on this left-hand side. Backwards to Eriksen on the halfway line. Lindelof. Martial coming deep, but Lindelof holds onto the ball and goes backwards to Martinez on the centre circle. Few players make a run in the box, but Martinez holds on to it, goes backwards to Christian Eriksen, and now Odegaard will apply some pressure. Martinez all the way back to Onana. And Arsenal penning Manchester United back again. Lindelof. Martinelli trying to apply the pressure, but Onana can't back to Lindelof. Eddie Nketiah is there, but Havertz can't win it back, and it's Casemiro hits the ball high up the top towards Anthony. Zinchenko's tracking back. Anthony 1-on-1 against him. Points to the right, but there's no one there. Anthony 1-on-1 bringing it forward. Sends it in between the lines towards Martial, but Saliba's there to win it back. His fellow French counterpart, and it goes out for a Manchester United throwing deep in the Arsenal half. 37 minutes played. Casemiro to Wan-Bissaka. Anthony gets away from two Arsenal players, gets himself on the edge of the box, and he loses the ball. And Saka's there to clear it away for a Manchester United throwing on the halfway line. Oh no, it's not even got off yet. It's not got off yet. Eddie Nketiah does well, and Eddie Nketiah is brought down by Lindelof, and that's going to be a yellow card. That's going to be a yellow card. Eddie Nketiah brought down there. Lindelof ball watching. What are the referees? Why is the players doing ball watching? What are you doing ball watching? Yellow card's the right decision. Yellow card's the right decision. I don't know what they're asking for more. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1 here. Odegaard to take the free kick on the 38th minute. It took Marcus Rashford's goal to liven this game up. It was not really much quality up until that point. Odegaard with a ball into the box, but Bruno's there. And Anthony picks up the loose ball here. Bruno clears the ball high up into the air towards Christian Eriksen. Headed away by Ben White. Casemiro jumps up alongside Gabriel. Manchester United win it back with Christian Eriksen, and it's Anthony. And also plays our position. Anthony into the middle, finds Martial, but Saka's there. He's one back to Rashford. Rashford on the edge of the box here. 1-on-1 against White. Takes a shot, and it's over the bar. Goes out for a goal kick here. There was a lot of power behind that shot by Marcus Rashford. 39 minutes played, just over 5 minutes out of 45 to go, plus added time. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1. How are we doing? Bruno loses a ball there. Bukayo Saka bringing down Bruno. Saka's going to get a yellow card there. What? Saka's going to get a yellow card? What's that? Wait, free kick to Arsenal, but Saka gets the yellow card? Oh, so Dalot brings down Saka, but Saka brings down Bruno. Forty minutes played, just over 5 of the 45 plus added time. Bruno Fernandes brought down by Bukayo Saka. Free kick for Arsenal in their own half. Declan Rice steps over to take it. Declan Rice. Into the middle finds Gabriel. Gabriel bringing it forward. Back to Rice. Rice on the centre circle. Out to the right side towards White. White holds the ball up, but it's intercepted there by Dalot. Dalot finds Christian Eriksen, who takes it on the turn and goes backwards to Martinez. So calm in the middle, Christian Eriksen. That's what midfielders need, that ability to be composed in the middle of the park. Havertz wins the ball back, but can't keep it in play. And goes out for a throwing here for Manchester United. 41 minutes played. Aaron Wan-Bissaka steps over to take the throwing. Anthony keeps it in play here. Drives with the ball down the right side. Zinchenko tracking back. Anthony does well to hold on to the ball. Backwards to Casemiro. Into the middle finds Bruno. Bruno turns, puts his head up. First time out wide towards Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but it's overhit. And it's Aaron Ramsdale who'll pick up the ball here on this left-hand side. Rice bringing it forward. Short to Saliba. Out to the shine side finds Ben White. Into the middle finds Bukayo Saka. Out to the shine side it's Ben White. 1-1 against Dalot. White holds onto the ball. He's got passes through the middle, but he goes backwards to Gabriel, keeping possession of the ball. Zinchenko now puts his head up out wide to Martinelli. 1-on-1 against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. What's Martinelli going to do this time? Is he going to go out? Is he going to go in? He goes out. Backwards to Zinchenko. First time into the box. Onana is there, but he's headed away by Dalot. And he's going to come out to Ben White here, where Rashford's tracking back. Saliba into Declan Rice. Odegaard on the edge of the box finds Bukayo Saka, gets it out of his feet, out to Martinelli. 1-on-1 against Wan-Bissaka, cuts in on his right foot, tries to curl it over. But it goes out for a corner here on that left-hand side. "42 minutes played. Near post corner, headed away, and Anthony will pick up the loose ball in his own box. Bruno now into Eriksen. Eriksen returns it back to Bruno, but it comes off the Arsenal player. And Arsenal, but the referee's going to pull it back for a free kick. No advantage played. Manchester United restart here on the 43rd minute with Onana. on the edge of his own box, allowing Manchester United to position themselves a bit higher up, 10-15 yards higher up the pitch than they would normally do. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the shine side. Back to Lindelof. Eriksen, back to Lindelof. Bringing it forward, out to the right side towards Wan-Bissaka. Antony is ahead of him. Bruno's behind him. Wan-Bissaka goes on his own. And it comes off the Arsenal man and goes out for a Manchester United throw-in. Lindelof on the halfway line. Martinez on the centre circle. Casemiro. Wan-Bissaka through the middle, but he goes out to... Antony through the middle. He's got Wan-Bissaka to his right, but he holds on to the ball, Antony. Casemiro over the top towards Bruno. Bruno heads it down. Claims for a handball, nothing given. Game carries on with Bruno. Brings the ball under control. Martinelli all over him. Brings him down, nothing given. Martinelli finds Havertz. Backwards to Zinchenko. Clears the ball down the line, high up top towards Eddie Nketiah, but Martinez is there, and Eriksen finds Lindelof. Martinez on the 44th minute here. Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1 at the Emirates Stadium. Christian Eriksen bringing the ball forward. Goes backwards to Martinez. Christian Eriksen. Backwards to Lindelof. Eriksen. Backwards to Martinez. Odegaard applying some pressure. There's going to be a couple of minutes of added time here. 3 minutes of added time. Martinez against Odegaard. Back to Casemiro. Eriksen. Back to Onana. Manchester United is looking to run the clock out. Onana. High up top towards Rashford. Headed away by Saliba. Gabriel picks up the loose ball here. Into Declan Rice. First time passing towards Eddie Nketiah. Is there one last chance for Arsenal in the first half? Bukayo Saka on the shine side. Dalot's tracking back. Saka brings it central, but Dalot sticks a foot out and wins it. But Arsenal win it back with White. Declan Rice on the centre circle. Out to that left hand side towards Martinelli. Wan-Bissaka comes over to cover. Martinelli holds the ball up here. 2 minutes left of the added time. Backwards to Zinchenko. Declan Rice. To Martinelli. Against Wan-Bissaka. Goes on the outside this time. Cuts it back in. And it comes off Wan-Bissaka and it goes out for another corner here. And Arsenal have knocked up the corners on that left hand side, but they've not managed to create anything so far. Can they create from this one? Might be their last opportunity before the end of the first half. We have 1.5 minutes left of the added time to play. Martinelli takes it. On that left-hand side. Headed away. Comes out to Eddie Nketiah. Backwards to Saka to get away from Antony. Shot headed away by Lindelof. Goes out for another corner here. Martinelli and Odegaard stepping over this corner. Martinelli takes it short to Odegaard. Returns it back to him. Martinelli right foot into the box. Headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Is going to come out to Ben White on the right side. Martial is defending. White holds onto it. Bukayo Saka. Eddie Nketiah on the right side against Martial. Tries to find the pass. But it's intercepted and it goes up for a throwing here on the right side. Taken quickly in towards Odegaard. But Martinez is there and he forces a corner on the right side. Last 30 seconds of this first half and Odegaard asking the fans for more. Bukayo Saka opportunity on the right side to distribute into the box. Ten seconds left of this first half of added time. Havertz against Martial. That's a bit of a mismatch. Let's see what happens here. Bukayo Saka gives a signal on the 48th minute. This is the last kick of the game. Ball whipped in, back post. It goes over everyone. And it goes out for a goal kick on the right hand side, and it's 1-1 for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus Rashford with the first shot on target for Manchester United. And literally a minute later, Odegaard with the equaliser, 1-1 in this first half. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll see you for the second half, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. stuck. How are we doing? I'm getting my headset on. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Second half coming up here on Couch Sports Football. Hope you're having a wonderful day, guys. Let me know where you're from and who you're supporting. Are you Manchester United fans? Are you? Second half coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1 at the Emirates Stadium. It all came alive in 2 minutes. Manchester United scoring the first. Arsenal equalising pretty much straight after. But let's see what this game brings now. Arsenal to kick off now, shooting from right to left. Manchester United from left to right. Eddie Nketiah will kickstart the game. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Where are we from and who do we support as Ramsdale shoots the ball high up top. Havertz wins the header. Declan Rice wins the second one, but Martinez is there to clear it away. Martial is a heavy touch, and Ben White just hoofs it away for a... Oh, no, it's still in play here. Martial keeps it in play. Rashford into Eriksen. Eriksen takes it off his feet, but it's intercepted and it falls to Declan Rice, who just brings the ball under control and goes backwards to Zinchenko. Gabriel into Zinchenko. How are we doing in the chat? Where are we all from and who do we support? Are we Manchester United fans? Are we Arsenal fans? Or are we just fans of football? Zinchenko. Bringing the ball for you, Alexander Zinchenko. To Havertz. Goes backwards to Gabriel. Into the middle of Saliba. Bruno applying the pressure. Saliba holds onto the ball. Into Gabriel. Gabriel down the line. Intercepted there by Casemiro. Martial loses the ball to Zinchenko, who comes away with it here with space to bring the ball forward high into the path of Odegaard on the halfway line. Saka to his right. Eddie Nketiah through the middle, but he goes into Bukayo Saka. Ben White's doing his best to try and run in between, and he finds him. Ball into the box and into the hands of Onana. "46 minutes play. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1 in the second half. Have we got more goals to come, ladies and gentlemen? Lindelof on the ball. Yes, Couch Digster, how you doing, my brother? Welcome to the stream. As Bruno has the ball, 1-2 with Wan-Bissaka. Eriksen, Anthony, back to Eriksen. Casemiro, back to Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes on the halfway line. Odegaard asking his team to push high up the field. Lindelof into the path of Martinez. I'm slowly becoming more sad. Why are you becoming sad, Digster? You should be happy right now. Lindelof into the path of Bruno. First time into Wan-Bissaka to Anthony. Tries the back heel, but no Manchester United player were there. Declan Rice was there. And he goes all the way back to the keeper on the right hand side. I go back to school on Wednesday. So you go back to school on Wednesday. So right now, your levels are about here, yeah? Your levels are about here. Let's bring those levels up. Digster, how does it feel being a Tottenham fan? Declan Rice on the centre circle here for Arsenal. Into the path of Saliba. Saliba puts his head up. Sees no one through the middle, but he holds onto the ball here. Goes out wide towards Ben White. Ben White. Ben White goes backwards to Saliba. United can get scuffed. Gabriel on the ball. How can you bottle that match? What you want about? I'm not even talking. See, you didn't have to bring United into this. I'm asking you how it feels to be a Tottenham fan, considering, the game that they had. We're so bad, you're bad, mate. Madison, son. A saw in the middle. Come on, you're playing good football right now. 48 minutes played. Manchester United have a free kick. Arsenal offside. Anthony on the halfway line. Loses the ball there to Gabriel, and it's Odegaard who will come away with it here. Couple of step overs for Casemiro with a touch, and it slows Arsenal down. Odegaard out to the left-hand side towards Martinelli, who's in behind here. Anthony's tracking back and does well, Anthony. And it goes out for a goal kick here on this left-hand side. How are we all doing in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Been busy gaming to even get into the new season. What are you gaming right now, Dixter? What's everyone gaming right now? Anon, high up top. Declan Rice wins the ball and Saka feeds the pass into Odegaard. Odegaard puts his head up, but there's no one ahead of him. And he finds Bukayo Saka now on the ball on that right side. One against Diego Dalot. Rashford's tracking back. Backwards to Rice. White. Saliba gets away from Martial, gets away from Bruno. Intercepted there by Martinez, and it goes all the way back to the keeper. Waiting for Starfield. I've heard a lot of good things about that. There's a YouTube group that I follow, kind of funny, and they've been talking about Starfield. All they can do is talk about Starfield. Bruno brought down and Arsenal win the ball with Havertz. Manages to get away from Casemiro. Eddie Nketiah now on the ball. Goes backwards to Zinchenko. First time passing to Odegaard. Odegaard bringing the ball forward. Christian Eriksen around him. Takes a shot, but it's blocked by Martinez. And it goes out to Ben White. Will he keep it in play? No, he won't. Which is out the day I'm back to school Wednesday. World's worst timing. It is. It is. What can you do? It is. What can you do? 50 minutes play. Ben White to take the throwing here. Into Odegaard, takes the ball under control. Eriksen all over him. Back to White, first time into the box. Headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Martinelli will try and keep it in play, but it goes out for a throwing here. 50 minutes played. September is the worst. Is it really? Is it really? At least you're still in education, mate. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just have to wake up and go to school. Lindelof now on the ball. Into Odegaard. Intercepted. Martial now comes away with it. Leaves it to Bruno. Bruno out to the left-hand side towards Marcus Rashford. Can't keep it in play. He leaves it to Eriksen. Eriksen bring the ball and he slips to the ground. And Arsenal have a throwing here on the right side. Declan Rice on the ball here. 51st minute. Bringing the ball forward. Backwards to Zinchenko. 51 minutes played. Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1. Manchester United were in the lead for 30 seconds of the game. Ben White now has the ball on that right side. Backwards to Saliba. I go back to school and all the games come out so I can play them all. Is Starfield only out on the Xbox? Is it out on PlayStation or is it just Xbox? Is it an Xbox exclusive? Gabriel now on the ball on the right side. Into path of Zinchenko. Out to the left-hand side is Havertz. Just Xbox and PC. Shit, man. Zinchenko on the halfway line. I've got net to play right now. Feeds the ball down the line, but it's intercepted by Wan-Bissaka, only to find Martinelli. Casemiro tracking back. Martinelli loses the ball to Wan-Bissaka, and then goes out for a throwing down the left-hand side. I've just finished playing the Harry Potter game, which was an absolute atrocity. It starts off well, but it's just repetitive and shit. And that's about it. I ain't playing anything else right now. I'm waiting for Spider-Man to come out. Obviously, Assassin's Creed as well. And there's something else. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. Mate, it starts off well with all the feel and the nostalgia and all that. But actual game itself is so boring. Havertz into the middle, finds Eddie Nketiah, takes a shot and it's blocked. And it's going to come to Saliba on the centre circle. Arsenal pressing higher up the pitch in the second half. Worth the money now, mate. Wait until it comes down to like 10 quid. Saliba tries to put the ball into the box, but it's over here. He slips and it goes out for a goal kick. I wouldn't pay for it right now. Hogwarts Legacy. If it comes out on Game Pass, so it comes down to like a tenner or something, then yeah, I'd go for it. But until then, nowhere near. Martinez bringing the ball forward here down the left hand side. He's got Dallo to his left. Eriksen through the middle. Rashford is there as well. Eriksen in the middle of the Arsenal half to Rashford. Back to Eriksen. Into the Bruno. Bruno to Martial. Finds himself in the box. Gets away from Gabriel. Shot saved by Ramsdale. Is going to come to Dallo. And it goes out for a corner on that left hand side. Lucky I didn't pay for Hogwarts Legacy. My missus got it for me. I think she got it for me for Valentine's Day. Corner for Manchester United, taken short. Rashford to Bruno. 1-on-1 against Havertz. Onto the edge, finds Dallo. Gets it out of his feet. Left foot shot blocked by Arsenal. And Bruno keeps it alive to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I love how your commentary is in line with my TV. Wan-Bissaka bringing the ball forward here. Out to the shine side is Anthony. 1-on-1 against Zinchenko. Holds off the play. Anthony into Casemiro. Nearly loses the ball to Eddie Nketiah, but Declan Rice as well. Eddie Nketiah now comes away with it here. Tries to go around the outside of Lindelof, and he nearly does. Does he give him play? No, he doesn't. Just ran a bit too much there, Eddie Nketiah. Just a bit too much, the young lad. Probably the most underrated striker in the world right now, Eddie Nketiah. How Arsenal don't give him more game time is unimaginable to me. It doesn't make sense. Rasmus Højlund might be coming on here for Manchester United today. Lindelof into Anthony, tries to feed the pass to Bruno. Goes down claiming of injury, but nothing given. Rice into Martinelli, who's got space. And it's not Wan-Bissaka this time, it's Lindelof. Into the pass towards Eddie Nketiah. Wan-Bissaka's there, he lets him go past him. Falls to Martinelli. 1-1 against Wan-Bissaka. Ball point to the box, and Dallo brings the ball under control, and he'll just clear it away for an Arsenal throwing here. Taken quickly by Ben White. White to Odegaard from the throwing, back to White, takes it out of his feet, into the path of Odegaard, 1-on-1 against Dallo, backwards to Saka, takes it out of his feet, great challenge by Martinez, Rice picks up the loose ball here, brings it central in the Manchester United half, back into Zinchenko, Martinelli now, battle number 672 against Wan-Bissaka today, tries to go around the outside, and Wan-Bissaka wins this one, and goes out for a corner. Right now playing lots of Fortnite and Fall Guys. I saw an advert for Fortnite that TikTok superstar, the black guy, the one who just does this when people are doing things like the hard way. I saw he's now in Fortnite. Kaby Lane, something like that. Corner on his left hand side, taken short by Martinelli into Eddie Nketiah. Turns the defender. Martinez is there, so is Anthony. He goes backwards to White into the path of Bukayo Saka. Left foot into the edge of the box towards Saliba. Saliba takes it out of his feet, gets away from Casemiro. Bruno can't get there, and it goes out for a throwing on this left hand side for Manchester United. I want to get his skin, but it's on Battle Pass, which isn't worth any money. And Martinelli's brought down there by Bruno, and he wins the free kick here on this left hand side. 57 minutes play. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1. Martinelli to take the free kick down this left hand side. Now, I'll be honest with you, up until this point, and I say this point because anything could happen, the commentators curse and all that, the distribution into the box from corners or from this area has been shocking. Considering they've got the height advantage over Manchester United, they've just not managed to do anything. Martinelli on this side and Saka on the other side really haven't created anything from set pieces or in around this area. Let's see what they can do here. Martinelli goes near post and is cleared away by Wan-Bissaka. And he'll fall to Ramsdale on the halfway line. Manchester United very slow to get out of their own half here. Saliba. Ben White. Back to Saliba. Again, Manchester United still keeping in their own defensive third. Saka Eddie Nketiah into the path of Havertz, gets himself into the box. He's brought down. That's a penalty. That's a penalty all day long. That's a penalty all day long. Havertz gets himself in between the defenders and he's brought down. And that is a penalty. Anthony Taylor there pointed to the spot, but Anthony said no. Is that a penalty? 58 minutes. Let's have a look. "58 minutes here, and Wan-Bissaka to give the VAR. We'll have a look at this. I love having a commentator watch his team concede. Digster, you gotta do me dirty like that, innit? You gotta do me dirty like that. Is it gonna be a penalty? Will they overturn it is the question. I don't think that's a penalty, I'll be honest with you. I don't think that's a penalty. The VAR's told Anthony Taylor to go have a look at it. I don't think that's a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. Peter Drury on the Sky Sports, you love to see it. Yes, you do. He deserves it. He's gone through the players, but he's not, it's not the contact. Not every touch in the box is a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's a penalty. What's Anthony Taylor going to say? Martin Tyler just dipped and replaced him. I don't think it's a penalty. No penalty! No penalty! No penalty! Thank God! Digster, I told you there was no penalty there. The contact came from Havertz, not the players. Not every touch in the box is a penalty. We need to understand that. Thank God. Slow it down as much as you want. Slow it down as much as you want. Not every touch in the box is a penalty. Eriksen now with the ball. Feeds the ball over the top towards Marcus Rashford. And Ramsdale gathers it in his hands. Diggs not happy with that one. Ben White feeds the ball over the top towards Odegaard, and Martinez is there. Goes up for a throw-in. 61 minutes played. Havertz cannot catch a break. Now, much of they're going to focus on that tonight, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Especially if United go on and win this game. Looks like Rasmus Højlund is coming on, guys. Rasmus Højlund is coming on, guys. What do you say? Rock and roll Rasmus. Rock and roll Rasmus. Here we go with Martinelli on the ball. 1-on-1 against Wan-Bissaka. Tries to cut in on his left, but he holds on to it. Finds Zinchenko in the middle of the park. He tries to go back to his left-hand side, but he holds on to it. What are you wearing? I think it suits you. We call it a thobe. It's a Moroccan thobe. It's comfy, man. It's like, it comes up to here. It's like just above my ankles. It's like a long robe. It's so comfortable. It's the Moroccan one, though, because normally these are full sleeves. Eddie Nketiah does well to win the ball, and he finds a pass to Odegaard, 1-on-1 against Christian Eriksen. Shimmies on his left foot, gets on the edge of the box. He nearly brought down by Casemiro, but he carries on. He tries to go around the outside of Lindelof, but it's straight into the hands of Anon. Google, I'll write it down for you. Once Martial feeds the ball into Rashford down the left-hand side, he gets away from Saliba, 1-on-1 against him. Goes backwards to Martial. Manchester United waiting for their players to come up the field. Goes into Bruno, back to Martial. Dalot to Rashford. Rashford holds on to the ball. Goes backwards to Christian Eriksen. Right, I'll write it in the chat. Moroccan thobe. Google that and you'll see what I'm wearing. I'm just wearing the black version. Here we go with Casemiro. And it's so airy and light, it feels perfect in this heat. Martinez over the top towards Wan-Bissaka. Saliba brings the ball under control and he feeds out to the left hand side towards Martinelli. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he does. Now it's Lindelof for cover. Martinelli now. Havertz makes a rapid run. Casemiro is there, so is Lindelof. He holds on to the ball. Martinelli tries to switch it out to Bukayo Saka. Dalot wins the header. It's great, Digster. It's great. Saka now 1-1 against Dalot. Backwards to Odegaard. It's 25 degrees. I'll be honest with you, I think it's about 22 to 23 over here. But upstairs, obviously, I'm upstairs, so it's even more. It's more hotter than it is downstairs. Rice on the ball. Ben White makes a run off the ball, but he doesn't see him. Goes into Gabriel. Zinchenko. Into the middle finds Declan Rice. 64 minutes play. Listen to the Emirates Stadium. Waking up, Christian Eriksen nearly takes it off. Odegaard, and he does. Martial to Rashford. Martial bringing the ball forward here on this left-hand side. He holds it up on the halfway line. Returns it back to Rashford. Rashford against Saliba. Bruno and Anthony are running alongside him. 1-on-1 against him. Into the middle towards Bruno. Intercepted there by Gabriel. And here we go. Arsenal tried to come away with Odegaard, but Eddie Nketiah brought down by Martinez. Odegaard will keep it in play here. Manchester United tracking back. It's 3-on-2 in Manchester United's favour. Odegaard holds the ball up here. Saka and Nketiah through the middle. Martinelli down his left-hand side. He goes short to Havertz. Manchester United are back in position. Zinchenko left foot into the box towards Bukayo Saka. And it's headed away by Bruno. And it goes out for a corner. And that's going to be a yellow card to Martinez. That looks nice. I might need to ask for one for Christmas, lol. That yellow card for Martinez, foul on Nketiah, but the advantage was played. 65 minutes play. Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans are on the bench. No way is Martinez coming off. I'm just dreading when the clocks go back. That's when you know time is done. That's when you know summer's over. Looks like Martinez is going to have to come off here for Harry Maguire. Cold days. Yeah, man. Martinez not happy with something in his foot. He's gone straight to the ground. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rasmus Højlund is coming on for Anthony Martial. 20 years old. Pitch black at 4 o'clock. Pitch black when you wake up. Pitch black when you go home from school, work. It's just the same, man. Rasmus Højlund done for Anthony Martial. Come on, Rasmus. Rock and roll, Rasmus. Come on, lad. It looks like Harry Maguire's coming on here for Martinez. This is not good, man. Martinez and Varane injured. Maguire. 6-yard box. th minute play. Ramsdale goes back to Saka. Into the path of Martinelli. Takes a shot. Oh, and it's just wide. That was just wide by Martinelli. I start year 11. Any advice? It's a very old saying. And it's just simple. You fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So if you don't prepare in advance your revision, if you don't prepare in advance, your work, get that timetable going, get it in there, start your revision early, and you'll be fine. Work hard, basically. I'm telling you, it's just revision, mate. It's just revision. Get it into your head. Do what you need to do to pass. Because high school's not the be and the end all. You fail high school, you fail it, mate. You just resit it and you come back stronger. That's all you do. It's like a football career. You look at Odegaard. He went to Real Madrid and he failed there, but he's gone to Arsenal and his career's not over. So just do your best. Work hard. Just revise. Your teachers will tell you, keep doing the exam papers. Just want it all done now, mate. I'm telling you, high school is the easiest part of your life, but it's the most boring part of your life because they say, oh, your high school, without high school, you can't do this, you can't do that, mate. That's a load of bollocks. Just get your English, maths, and science, smash them out, do as well as you can, just so that in college you can do whatever you want, mate. Can't wait to get out there in June. What do you plan on doing, Digster? Have you already decided what career you want to go into? Here we go with Havertz on this left-hand side. Into the path of Martinelli, 1-on-1 against Wan-Bissaka. Shimmies it onto his left foot, backing onto his right. Backwards to Zinchenko, gets himself into the box, into Havertz to Martinelli, dinks it back post, but it's overhit. And it goes out for a goal kick. Media theme maybe, we'll figure it out. Try, if you want to go into media, see what BBC is around your area, like, you know, your local radio or some local newspaper. Highland battling out against Saliba. Zinchenko, referee says no foul. Games into the middle towards Rice. Back to Gabriel. Feeds it down the line. Flicked on, but Lindelof wins the header, and it's Manchester United throwing here on the right side. Looking at colleges in October, open days and stuff. I'll be honest with you, media, if you want to get into media, find your local media sources. You know, if you live anywhere near Manchester, the media cities there, your local news, your local paper, anything, just get into it. Doesn't matter what you do, just get into it so you understand. As Hoyland tries to spin away from Gabriel, but a free kick's given. Near Birmingham, mate, you'll find loads near Birmingham. You'll find loads near Birmingham. City, big city. Find the local BBC radio station, anything, mate. I'm telling you, you'll find some. If Blackburn, of all places, has a radio station, you'll have one near Birmingham. Here we go with Ramsdale. Wan-Bissaka wins the header. Anthony brings the ball under control here on the right side. Bruno into the middle. Eriksen. Eriksen holds the ball into Rashford. Rashford turns back to Bruno. Into Rashford. 71 minutes played. Out to that left hand side towards Dalot. Dalot to Bruno. Bruno puts his head up. Floats the ball into the right hand side of the box towards Anthony. Brings the ball under control. Casemiro. Backwards to Wan-Bissaka. He holds the ball up here. Into Casemiro. Puts his head up here. Goes backwards to Eriksen. Eriksen right foot into the box. It's deep. Can Marcus Rashford keep it in play here? Yes, he does. Now he's 1-on-1 against Ben White here. Couple of step overs. Goes around the outside here. Gets into the box here. Gets away from White. Lays it into the middle of Hoyland. Takes a shot, but it's blocked and it's cleared away by Arsenal. Harry Maguire tries to get there ahead of Nketiah. And he'll just clear it away. Can Anthony keep it in play here? Yes, he does. But he can't get away from Zinchenko and it's a throwing. Apprenticeships and stuff. I'll be honest with you, not even apprenticeships. Like, if there's anything that you can do, maybe, you know, like 1 day a week where you're just in there, you know, making connections, seeing how it's done. You know, is your school doing anything that you can help with in the media? You know, social media. Do they have a look? Do they have a paper? I'm telling you, if you search it, you'll see it. You'll find it. Onana on this left-hand side. 72 minutes played. Out to this left-hand side is Wan-Bissaka. Feeds the ball high up top towards the centre circle. Hoyland tries to get there ahead of Gabriel, but Saliba's there to pick up the pieces. And it's now Declan Rice on the ball. Nearly losing it to Bruno. And it's Gabriel to White. Out to the shine side, it's Odegaard. Odegaard bringing it forward. Into the middle finds Nketiah backwards to Zinchenko. Gabriel, 72 minutes played, just over 18 of the 90 plus added time. Eddie Nketiah picking up deep into the path of Havertz. Out to the left hand side, it's Martinelli. Rice. Into the middle finds Zinchenko. They've got assemblies and guides they gave out near year 10. Rice plays a 1-2 with Nketiah. Intercepted by Wan-Bissaka. Anthony can't clear it away. It comes off Rice and it goes out for the throwing on the left-hand side for Manchester United. .73 minutes play. Exams at 16 are so rough. I'll just tell you, it's not the end and be all of your life. What if you fail or not? Højlund does well to find Bruno. Into Rashford on the left side. Gets himself into the box. Goes on the outside this time. Takes a shot. And it goes out for a corner on that left hand side. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dixter. I'm telling you. Exams at 16, it's not the end and be all. You'll go through so many changes up until that point. 74 minutes played. Trust me, just enjoy it. Work your best. Do your best. That's all anyone can ask you. Do your best. Corner with a Bruno. Headed away by Havertz. Is going to come to Anthony. Gets it out of his feet. Left foot. Takes a shot, but it's drilled against the floor and cleared away. Rashford will try and get there, but it falls to Havertz. Into the path of Eddie Nketiah on the right side. Saka, Odegaard and Martinelli down the left-hand side. Can they find him? Yes, they do. But Anthony does well to track back. And Manchester United now come away with it here. Casemiro on the halfway line. Got marks in December when it's dark. Start from now. Prepare from now. Find out what you need to know. Get that revision in. All you have to do is an hour a day of revision. That's all you have to do. Don't do more than that. You're not gonna retain it all. Make it fun. Figure out a way to make it fun. Small bullet points, post-it notes. Just read every day. Anthony now on the ball on the shine side. Into the path of Wan-Bissaka, but he's behind him. And Arsenal running back. Zinchenko now. Martinelli. Into Havertz. Intercepted there by Casemiro. Goes up for a throwing here for Arsenal. Vieira and Tomiyasu coming on here for Arsenal. 75th minute. And Gabriel Jesus. A triple substitution here for Arsenal. Eddie Nketiah coming off for Gabriel Jesus. Who else is coming off? Tomiyasu for Zinchenko. Havertz, is it? Havertz for Vieira. Yeah, Havertz for Vieira. Not a bad game, Havertz. Could have won him the penalty, but it didn't go their way. So triple substitution there. Havertz, Zinchenko, and Nketiah for Vieira, Tomiyasu, and Nketiah. 15 minutes of the 45 plus added time. Sorry, of the 90 plus added time. Long throwing in towards Jesus. Gabriel wins the header, but they can't keep it in play. Manchester United have a throwing here. Wan-Bissaka to take the throwing. Maguire with the clearance high up into the air. Højlund against Gabriel. Gabriel wins the header, but Bruno will come away with it, and he switches it out to Rashford on the left-hand side, and he's ahead of him, but he'll hold on to the ball here. Dalot is alongside him, 1-1 against Ben White. Saka shocking back. He can't get away from Ben White, and Ramsdale gathers it in his hand. 77th minute here. Vieira now. No, sorry, Declan Rice on the ball here for Arsenal. Goes out to Ben White on the right side. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1 in the Emirates Stadium. 2 goals in the space of a minute in this game. Saka into Odegaard, finds himself on the edge of the box towards Bukayo Saka, but Dalot is there, who's played brilliantly today, Dalot. And Manchester United clear it away. Only into Saliba. Loses the ball to Eriksen. Into Rashford. And Rashford has the acres of space to bring the ball forward. Gabriel is there, so is Højlund. Anthony is there. Anthony Rashford holds onto it. Gets himself on the edge of the box. Cuts away from the defender. Takes a shot, but it's blocked. And maybe it went too far, Rashford. Maybe it went too far. Final score prediction. 2-1. It's going to finish 2-1 without doubt. Without doubt. But I don't know who to. 2-1 without doubt. There's another goal in this game. Without a doubt, there's another goal in this game. Last minute scorcher is gonna scorch someone's ass. Gabriel on the ball. To Martinelli. Vieira on the halfway line goes backwards. Saliba into Declan Rice on the centre circle. The roof gonna come off the house. Mate, don't say that. Ben White. Tomiyasu in the middle, but he goes backwards to Declan Rice. Into Saliba first time into Tomiyasu. Gets away from Højlund. And it falls into Vieira. Backwards to Gabriel. Sorry, Saliba into Declan Rice. Manchester United played much better this second half. But I'm going to watch the rest. Enjoy. Cheers, Digster. Throwing here for Arsenal on the halfway line. 79th minute. Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1. Might come running back celebrating at the end. Ben White to take the throw. Lindelof wins the header. Gabriel brings the ball under control here on the Shine side. Brings it on the edge of the box. Gets away from Eriksen. Alongside Lindelof. Lindelof holds on to him here. Gabriel back to Ben White. Back post. No one there. Wan-Bissaka lurking. Martinelli can't get there. Tomiyasu wins the ball off Anthony on the center side. Back heel to Martinelli. Vieira holds the ball up into Martinelli. Right foot on the edge of the box here. Casemiro holds on to him. Vieira on the left-hand side. Tomiyasu against Wan-Bissaka goes backwards to Vieira. Left foot. Won't put the ball into the box. He goes back to Tomiyasu. Back to Vieira. Arsenal tried to create something down the left-hand side. Saka gets away from Casemiro into Martinelli, but Bruno is there and he just hoops it high up into the air. Højlund will try and get the header. Gabriel who wins the header. And it'll fall to Martinelli. Gets away from Casemiro. Gets away from Anthony. Gets away from Bruno. Brings it into the middle towards Gabriel. Backwards to Odegaard. Right foot out to Ben White. Into the middle. Leaves it to Saka. Saved by Onana. Saved by Onana. Bruno comes away with it here. Drives with the ball. Into Anthony on the right side. 1-on-1 against Gabriel. Tries to go around the outside of Odegaard. All over Anthony. Backwards to Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United with a huge save in the 80th minute to deny Bukayo Saka. Dalot on the port. Rashford on that left-hand side. Slow the game down, Manchester United. Casemiro on the centre circle. Lindelof. Back to Casemiro. Into Wan-Bissaka. Backwards to Lindelof. Harry Maguire. Into Christian Eriksen. Lindelof looks shattered. He looks absolutely shattered. He's ran a lot today. Christian Eriksen. Back to Lindelof on the centre circle. Maguire. Into Eriksen. Maguire. Back to Eriksen. Manchester United trying to play out from their own half. Lindelof. Maguire. Clears the ball down the line towards Anthony, but he's offside and Gabriel will gather it here on the Shine side. Into the middle finds Saliba. 8 minutes left of that 90 to play plus added time. The Emirates Stadium trying to do their best. Declan Rice bringing it forward. Tomiyasu. Backwards to Gabriel. Gabriel to Saliba. Højlund comes over to apply some pressure. Ben White. Backwards to Saliba. Manchester United's turn to try and push Arsenal back. Gabriel. All the way back to Ramsdale. 82 minutes. 7.5 of the 90 to go plus added time. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1. Onana with a huge save on the 80th minute. Odegaard picking it up on the halfway line. Gabriel. Into the middle finds Martinelli. Martinelli in between the players now. Casemiro can't get there. He falls to Tomiyasu on the left-hand side. Backwards to Gabriel on the halfway line. Into Saliba on the centre circle. Out to Ben White on that right hand side. 83rd minute played. Odegaard with the first time hit, but Bruno's there. Goes out for an Arsenal throwing. Looking at this replay, Ben White with a beautiful ball into the box. Onana with a huge save. What a save by Onana. Looks like Anthony's going to be coming on here for Garnacho. And Lindelof is going to be coming off here for Johnny Evans. Yeah, Lindelof is shattered. Lindelof is shattered. Johnny Evans coming on. Johnny Evans coming on. Ben White to take the throwing here. Long throw in towards Gabriel Jesus. Johnny Evans applying the pressure. Gets away from Johnny Evans. Eriksen is there, forced to Bukayo Saka, but Casemiro cleans up. Ben White keeps it alive here on the right side. 1-on-1 against Eriksen. Ball into the box deep. Martinelli gets there, but Wan-Bissaka flicks it on. Wan-Bissaka flicks it on. Martinelli picks up the loose ball here. Attempt number 773. It goes into a corner. Martinelli to take the corner down his left-hand side. 84th minute, approaching the 85th. 5 minutes of the 90 plus added time here. Johnny Evans against Gabriel. He got absolutely schooled by Gabriel Jesus in that first moment of his arrival onto the pitch. Martinelli to take the corner here down this left-hand side. Right foot, near post, cleared away by Bruno. That is a shocking corner by Martinelli. What is the point of winning the corners if you're not going to do anything? Ben White goes all the way back to Ramsdale. Not the best decision according to the Arsenal fans. Saliba. Inter finds Declan Rice, who's in between the defenders. Højlund is tracking back. Goes backwards to Tomiyasu. Into Vieira down the left-hand side. Martinelli now on the ball. 1-on-1 against Wan-Bissaka. What's he going to do this time? Goes backwards to Vieira. Vieira goes back to Saliba on the centre circle. Out to that right side towards Bukayo Saka. 1-on-1 against Dalot. Garnacho is nowhere there. Odegaard turns, returns it back to Saka. Dalot is there, cleared away by Johnny Evans. Højlund can't get there. Declan Rice will. Martinelli now, 1-on-1 against Wan-Bissaka. Into the middle, finds Vieira, Declan Rice. Guys tries to get away from Garnacho, and Casemiro comes away with a ball here. Can Rashford keep the game alive? He goes down the line towards Højlund. Can he get there ahead of Gabriel? Yes, he does. On the right side, couple of step overs. Gets himself into the box. Shimmies onto his left foot. Kine is brought down, but nothing given. Nothing given, and Arsenal will carry on here on the right side. 2.5 minutes to go. Eriksen hard claiming for a penalty. Nothing given. Declan Rice. Into the middle, finds Saliba. Saliba down the line. Gabriel Jesus picking it up very deep for Arsenal on the halfway line. 3 minutes to go. Jesus on the centre circle. Back to Ben White. Saka to his right. Odegaard through the middle. Both teams getting a bit of a breather here before a last chance. A barrage of last chances, should I say. Tomiyasu on the halfway line. How are we doing? Where are we from in the chat? Are we Manchester United fans? Are we Arsenal fans? Or are we just fans of football? Let me know. Gabriel. Into Saliba. Declan Rice coming deep to pick up the ball. Tomiyasu alongside him. Ben White to his right. Odegaard through the middle and he finds him and he goes backwards to Saliba on the halfway line. Saliba bringing it forward into the Manchester United half. 1-1 so far. Is there another goal in this game as Bruno wins the ball back off Jesus and Manchester United come away with it here with Højlund. Back heel to Casemiro. In between the lines towards Garnacho. 1-on-1 against Ramsdale. Takes the shot. Oh! And Garnacho has made it 2-1. Alejandro Garnacho. The question is he onside? Is he onside? As Bukayo Saka forces us on honor to make a save. The superstar of England. It's the superstar of Argentina who comes up clutch on the 88th minute and makes it 2-1. And the question is Onana onside? Is Onana onside? Garnacho is still celebrating, kissing the pant. Has he won the game for Manchester United? Let's have a look at the replay. He's onside. He's onside. He's onside. He's onside. Surely he's onside. Has he just played him onside or offside? Gabriel, has he played him on? Nah, he's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Oh my days. Offside. 89th minute. Oh! Oh no! 1-1, 89th minute here. Game carries on, ladies and gentlemen. Game carries on. Martinelli's come off for Arsenal. For Nelson, Reece Nelson's come on. 89th minute here. I'd like to see how many minutes of added time we've got left. Casemiro brought down by Nelson. Free kick. Manchester United on the edge of their own box. How many minutes of added time have we got left? Eight minutes of added time, ladies and gentlemen. 8 minutes of added time. We've still got a moment in this game. We've still got a moment in this game. Rashford can't get there ahead of Tomiyasu. Goes out for a Manchester United throwing just inside the Arsenal half. Wan-Bissaka steps over to take it. Alejandro Garnacho can't believe he wasn't on side. Wan-Bissaka into Bruno over the top. Wasted by Bruno. Tomiyasu clears it away. Casemiro loses the header to Jesus. Bruno keeps it alive. Casemiro brings the ball under control. Into Bruno. Can't flick it on. Declan Rice comes away with the ball. Tries to feed over top towards Bukayo Saka, but he's not on the same wavelength. And Johnny Evans goes back to Onana. Evans into Eriksen. Back to Maguire on the left-hand side. 91 minutes played. Arsenal 1. Manchester United 1. Manchester United thought they had scored the winner. Rashford now playing on the right-hand side. Garnacho down the left. Maguire on the ball. Back to Onana. 7.5 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Onana into Casemiro. Into Maguire. Being charged down by Vieira. Switches it out to that left-hand side towards Garnacho. Brings the ball under control here. Saka's tracking back. 1-on-1 against Ben White. He goes into Dalot. Dalot returns it back to him, but it's intercepted. And Saka finds Rice. Odegaard claims for a man on by the Arsenal fans. Intercepted. It falls to Højlund, but the referee gives the free kick. And Arsenal restart on the shine side in the 92nd minute. 6 minutes left of the game to go. Who wants this game to end? Gabriel on the shine side. Saliba feeds the ball through the middle to Odegaard. Being challenged by Eriksen. Odegaard forced to go around the outside. Brought down again by Eriksen. Free kick. Arsenal. Saliba now on the shine side for Arsenal. Is there another moment in this game? Tomiyasu gets away from Rashford. Goes backwards to Gabriel on the halfway line. Vieira down his left-hand side. He's got away with the ball. Casemiro's tracking back. 1-on-1 against him. Asking for someone to come close. Back to Gabriel. Vieira Into Jesus, back to Vieira. Arsenal, can they create something? On the 93rd minute, 5 minutes of added time left. Rice goes out wide to Bukayo Saka. Missed a golden opportunity. One-on-one against Onana. Rice goes out wide to Ben White. Ben White backwards to Saliba. Saliba into the path of Ben White on the right side. Into Odegaard. First time into Saka. Saka holds the ball up here. Brings it central. Gets away from Garnacho. Gets away from Ericsson. Bruno's there to win the ball back. Brought down. Game carries on. Out to the left hand side. It's Nelson. One-on-one against Wan-Bissaka. He's got plays. He's got options. Tries the back heel. But Bruno comes away with it here. Nothing given. Game carries on. It falls to Casemiro. And Arsenal win the ball back with Nelson. He wanted it more. Ball points to the box. Evans is there, but it's going to fall to Vieira. It's going to fall to Tomiyasu. Clays for everything. It's Nelson. Can he get away from Wan-Bissaka? No, he can't. It goes up for a throwing down the left-hand side. 94th minute play. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1. Gabriel on the ball. 4 minutes left of the added time. Tomiyasu to Nelson. Right foot on the edge, back to Gabriel. Gabriel holds the ball up down his left-hand side. Into middle towards Tomiyasu, he finds him. Wan-Bissaka holds off on the edge of the corner down his left-hand side. Gabriel brings the ball under control. Left foot into the box, headed away. It's going to fall to Ben White. Arsenal penning Manchester United back. Can they get out their own half? Manchester United, Declan Rice against Højlund. Out to Tomiyasu. Rashford's tracking back. He goes backwards to Gabriel. 94th minute. Saliba out to Ben White on that right side. 3 minutes left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Saka plays a 1-2 with White. Over the top towards Jesus. Evans loses the header. Jesus keeps it alive down that right side. Ben White makes a rapid run. Couple of step overs by Jesus. Backwards to Odegaard. Takes a shot and it's over. And it goes for a corner here on that right side of the pitch. 95th minute, the corners have been questionable, is the best way to say it. But it only takes one decent corner to create an opportunity. Can Bukayo Saka make up for that one-on-one that he missed? Ball taken into the box. Gabriel leaves it to Rice. Rice with a shot. Oh, and it's a goal! It's a mistake at the back by Onana's. Declan Rice scores the winning goal in this game. Where's that come from? Fuck have I just witnessed, Dixter? You tell me. What have you just witnessed? Declan Rice puts his name down in the Arsenal team. Johnny Evans against Gabriel. Onana can't save the near post. Has the goal been given? Yeah, the goal's been given, guys. Wow. Declan Rice. What a game. What a game. Declan Rice scores the winner against Manchester United. Have they gone home? Have they missed the goal? I'd be watching Sidemen Chalmi match. Odegaard comes off for Jorginho. What a game. What an absolute brilliant game. Change the score, mate. The game's finished now. There's no need to change it. As Ramsdale picks the ball up here on the Shine side. 98th minute. What a way to score the winner. What a way to score the winner. After everything we've had in this game, what a way to score the winner. Offside for Bukayo Saka. Manchester United restart on this left-hand side. Long ball over the top towards Highland. Saliba wins the header. Goes out for a Manchester United throwing on the left-hand side. Garnacho to take it. Leaves it to Dalot. 99th minute. Is there another moment in this game? Is there another moment in this game? Highland, Maguire flicks on. Saliba with the clearance, high up into the air. Evans against Jesus. Jesus wins it. Bukayo Saka's there, and it goes out for another throwing here. Dalot to take it. Is there another moment? 99th minute. We played 99 minutes. Long throwing into the box towards Highland. Brings the ball under control. Cleared away by Nelson. A free kick Manchester United in their own half. It's now or never. It's now or never for Manchester United to equalise. Switches it out to Casemiro on the Shine side. Into the middle towards Eriksen. Over the top. Cleared away. It's going to come to Rashford. Eriksen can't get there and it's going to fall to Vieira. And Nelson comes away with it here. Jesus driving. Evans tries his best. He gets away from him. And he makes it 3-1. And the game's finished. The game's finished. 3-1 here. 100th minute. They went for it, Manchester United, and they've come up short. And it's finished 3-1. Game over. Game over, guys. The stream ends. The stream's end. The stream's ended. Guys, I can't take this. I gotta go. See you later. Look after yourself. Bye. Bye. 3-1. 3-1.